Okay.
Mr. Chairman, if I might, the
Yes, General
website
Counsel.
has extensive information about the component parts of a customer's bill. It explains what the power supply charge is, how it works, what it does. It posts the adjustments to it monthly. There is information on a customer's bill. We do send them information annually with respect to their rates, how our tariffs work. So there is extensive information out there. How much customers are able to absorb, I think, is largely influenced by things that are not generated by this organization, but we do try to message that to them frequently
true.
and regularly.
That is true, and the information is there. Okay, we'll see if we can even add to that. So I'd like to have some committee reports this morning. Our first committee report will be from John Fabio on governance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As per the 2009 Public Authorities Reform Act, commonly known as PARA, the Governance Committee is charged with reporting to the board on an annual basis. This report that our committee presents to the board today contains information regarding, number one, the trustee participation and attendance at Board of Trustee meetings. And I'm happy to report that approaches 86%. We have tremendous participation and attendance on the part of our trustees. That our trustees participate in the state-mandated training of all trustees of New York State public authorities. The litany of many of the governance documents that are presented to the board and approved. We also have information about the 5 standing committees that meet on a regular basis, in addition to our transition committee. Hopefully the public can develop an appreciation of the many hours of work involved on the part of the trustees in participating in the committee work and activities and the reports generated. Often out of the public purview, but behind the scenes our trustees are spending considerable amount of time on the activities of the authority. And lastly, there is a provision for a board self-evaluation. This is tremendously helpful, in particular to the governance committee, because it allows us to take a look at concerns that are addressed and perhaps to make recommendations to the board for changing policies and practices. So, and as such, one of the recommendations that we will be offering in the report is to improve the performance evaluation of the senior management. And as we will discover later on the charter of the Personnel and Finance Committee, they will be charged with that responsibility of doing formal evaluation annually of senior staff as a result of some of the outcome from the self-evaluation. I certainly want to thank the colleagues that serve with me on the committee, Trustee Susan Gordon-Ryans, Suzette Smukler, and Larry Belinsky. And certainly the work of the committee is enhanced tremendously by staff, and I want to publicly acknowledge General Counsel Linda Nicolino and Compliance Officer Barbara Ann Dillon for the work that they do in helping us perform our responsibilities. With that, I submit the report to the board.
Any question from the trustees? Okay. Trustee Fabio, thank you for that report, and thank you for reminding us again of how much hard work goes in by our staff to keep the board informed, to keep the committees working, and the hard work of our trustees who are uncompensated, spend their time, spend their effort, and always trying to serve in the best interests of the ratepayers, which of course we are as well. So thank all of you again for all the good work that you do. We are going to get an update from the Operations Committee, and Trustee DeLeon will give that